Williams sees red.
The spring harbor hop is almost here.
And Lake TV saddles up for an Adopt a Horse Jamboree. I'm Ashley Kyle.
And I'm Bob Spicer. Those stories and much more on this Lake TV Weekly Report.
We're brought to you by Rick Ball Ford Lincoln in Sedalia.
And Iguana Boat Sales, and we'll bring you all those stories and a lot more right after this word from Rick Ball.
You were cutting out paper? What's that for?
Yeah, what was that all about?
That you guys have been arguing about how the dealership's going to be named in the future. So I just thought we'd cut up the names and put an equal amount in there and then have a drawing, and that's what the name will be.
Hey, Ryan and Ross, can you come look at this trade-in?
Rick Ball Auto Group.
All right, that's it.
They all say Rick Ball. They're all Rick Ball Auto Group.
And don't forget, shop us online at rickball.com.
Ever thought about adopting a horse? A lot of folks have, thanks to the folks who hosted an adoption jamboree this past weekend at Rolling Hills Ranch near Camdenton.
We're here this weekend, kind of a combination of things. We've got adoptable horses here. We've probably got 14 or 15 that have been trained and are ready to go. They're healthy and they're ready to go to a pre-approved home. We're hoping to get some applications that we'll be able to find them a home.
Now, do you charge people to adopt the horses?
It depends on the horse how much. It's an adoption fee. And we also, after they are approved with their application.
Now, how many horses do you actually have in the pen here to be adopted today?
I think there's 14.
14 horses?
Something like that.
Wow.
They're separate pens. They've all got different stories.
You have a Palomino over there, I think you said.
Yes, just showed up at one of my neighbors. And
just showed up out of nowhere?
Just showed up out of nowhere. And we have fundraisers throughout the year, a few of them. And everything else is private donations. We've got a lot of supporters that like what we do. A lot of the horses that we take in have medical problems or they're old. So those live out in the part of the organization that's the sanctuary. And I've got several of those. But the ones that are healthy and young enough to be trained and put back out there, this is a sampling of those.
We'll visit with Connie some more later on. Meanwhile, over in the barn, you could buy used bridles and such. And if you were so inclined, there was plenty of bling to see, too. Want to buy a souvenir t-shirt?
This is our souvenir t-shirt this year, or for this event. And we've got a new logo on this. And we've got all of our sponsors for this event on the back. And they have all contributed toward the expenses to put this on.
Well, we ambled over to the horse ring to eyeball some of the competition, just in time to see one of the winners.
Thank you. You want to pet him? You want to pet him? Pet him. He's smelling you. No.
And just in case you're wondering how you might adopt a horse.
Okay, if anybody's interested in adopting a horse or one that they maybe saw here on the day of the Jamboree, please call me at 573-216-3838, or you can email me at connie@missouriforgetmenot.com. I'll be glad to give you more details and make an appointment for you to come out and ride them, whatever.
Bob Spicer, Lake TV.
Every year, Keller Williams Real Estate Company shuts down their office to take part in their Red Day. That's RED, and it stands for Renew, Energize, and Donate. This is the company's annual day of service, and our local Keller Williams office will be taking the day to volunteer at Kids Harbor, a local nonprofit organization that assists victims of child abuse and their families. We here at Lake TV want to thank Keller Williams for giving back to an organization that gives so much to the community.
The mayor of Osage Beach has proclaimed the week of May 6th through the 12th as National Travel and Tourism Week. This is a great way to recognize the positive impact that travel and tourism has had on our community and to appreciate the beautiful lake that we have access to.
Anchor Boating App has officially gained Coast Guard certification and will offer a certification program for anyone who wants to become a certified captain. If you haven't heard of Anchor Boating App, this will change your life on the lake. Anchor is a boat or ride sharing app that, according to the company, pairs USCG certified boat captains with passengers in need of a boat or yacht for leisure charters or just transportation to and from popular lake locations by boat. This new Coast Guard affiliation and certification program is what Anchor set out to do, keep everyone safe on the water.
Lake of the Ozarks Human Trafficking Coalition, an organization that brings awareness to the terrible industry of human trafficking, is planning to open a safe house in the lake area. The safe house will provide aid and support to victims who've been traumatized by their experiences. The safe house is a long-term plan amidst their current work of providing information to the community about different aspects of human trafficking and how it occurs, how to spot it, and many of the other areas of discussion. The work that they do is important because trafficking happens everywhere and not enough people are aware of its happenings. Hopefully, with the help and the work of this organization, along with their plans of long-term success, human trafficking and its repercussions will cease to exist.
Don't go away. We've got a lot more to bring you about lake events coming up, including stories on fishing seminars, golf tournaments, and Bob's No Wake Zone.
Right after this from Iguana Boat Sales. Here's a safe boating tip from Bob's No Wake Zone. Captain Bob May.
We're alongside Sergeant Scott White, the Information Educational Officer for the Missouri State Highway Patrol. We're going to talk about wakes. You know, boaters that need to be responsible for their wakes because they may cause property damage, dock damage, possible people damage. And so what are some of the things that boat drivers need to be aware of as they're getting underway out on the lake?
Well, so much about boating is courtesy, and we want people to make sure that they show people respect when they're out there on the lake. And the problem that we see is that sometimes people don't know the difference between operational speed and transitional speed. Operational speed is no wake idle and also being up on plane. That transitional speed is plowing when you create the largest wake. Your bow is elevated, your stern sits lower in the water. We want people to be at that speed for just a few moments.
So what about the towable water sport type boats that are designed to create wakes? Any advice for those operators?
Well, you know, wake sport is a big part of Lake of the Ozarks. We see a lot of wake boards out there and wake boats, and they're designed to create that large wake. But we ask that people operate towards the middle of the lake during those activities, make sure that they're out of the coves, because we do see the damage to the docks and we see injury to people by simply driving over one of those large wakes.
All right, thank you very much. Sergeant White, we would urge people to go to the Water Patrol website here in Missouri to get information about educational and class schedules and so on and so forth. We want to remind people to give them a break, watch your wake. And we all agree, the Water Safety Council, the Missouri State Water Patrol, the Captains Association, the Lake of the Ozarks Marine Dealers Association, we all agree, give them a break, watch your wake. We want to thank folks at Iguana Boat Sales for allowing us to use our showroom today. And I invite you to listen to Bob's No Wake Zone boating radio show every Saturday morning at 10 on News Talk KRMS.
Summer is right around the corner, but before it gets here, let's enjoy the end of spring. No better way than the upcoming Spring Harbor Hop happening this Saturday. The Harbor Hop is set up as a poker run where boaters can travel up to 40 lakefront locations, picking up cards and hoping for a winning poker hand. You can sign up at any of the participating locations, and the Harbor Hop will continue until 7 p.m. Great prizes, great fun, and great weather are expected.
Free fishing seminars, hey, they're still being held every Monday at the Pond Pavilion in Osage Beach City Park. These seminars will run through the beginning of October. They're hosted by local experts. They'll teach topics like how-tos, bait techniques, fishing patterns, a lot more. All seminars will take place from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. and they're free.
All golfers out there should take note of this upcoming golf tournament. On May 6th, Lake Valley Golf Course is hosting a charity event for the local Young Life organization. The format is a 4-person scramble, and players can enter for $100 or teams can enter together for $350. The shotgun start is 1:00 p.m. and if you would like more information, visit lakeoftheozarks.younglife.org.
Osage Beach Farmers Markets opens this weekend, Saturday, May 5th, and will run until the end of summer. The market will set up shop at the Osage Beach Outlet Marketplace from 9 to 1 p.m. It's a great opportunity to stop by, stock up on local produce, and support local vendors. If you don't live in Osage Beach, you are still in luck because the Camdenton Farmers and Merchants Market is opening May 5th as well, and you can stop by the Camdenton Square every Saturday morning in the summer from 7 to 11 a.m.
Next Sunday, May 6th, is an event filled with good beer, wine, and good music and good fun. The 3rd Annual Homegrown Festival is happening at Dog Days, and it will be an afternoon you don't want to miss. Local musicians will be in attendance, providing excellent music to accompany the fantastic vendors of local beers and wines. The event is free and begins at 1 o'clock p.m.
This weekend, a Lake of the Ozarks car show tradition is back when the 30th annual Magic Dragon Street Meet Nationals comes to Bagnell Dam once again. It features the most unique models of trucks, cars, cycles, and also offers a variety of makes and models. Show takes place over 3 nights, Thursday from noon to 5, Saturday from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Another great Lake of the Ozarks car show is headed your way with Hot Summer Nights. This essential summer event is coming back to the lake, and all it needs is a great crowd to make it perfect. On May 11th, the Bagnell Dam Strip will be lined with the coolest cars, trucks, and motorcycles of all makes and models. Admission and participation is all free. Take the family and join the community to see the strip lit up with the lights of summer nights and the coolest cars around. This has been your weekly report. I'm Ashley Kyle.
I'm Bob Spicer. Don't forget to watch for us on Spectrum Channel 197, on Como Connect Channel 90, and of course 24/7 on MyLakeTV.com. By the way, do you know what this week is?
What is this week?
This is the first week, like years ago, that Bugs Bunny ever appeared on screen.
Very interesting. Do you have a Bugs Bunny impersonation?
I do.
Let's hear it. Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, Doc?
Great.
I like that. How about,
I love it.
How about Porky Pig?
Oh, you've got one of those too?
Well, it's very apropos for the close of today's show. That's all, folks.